Hi everyone, this is Susan Allan and welcome to the Divorce Forum. Well, maybe this isn't exactly where you'd like to be. And for one reason or a million reasons, this is where you are right now. And I remember it well, and that's how I came to create the Divorce Forum collaborative model in 1998. And then I started teaching it in 1999. And it is about creating peaceful, no-court divorce. That is the key. And I have taught so many people, men and women, to mediate their own divorce. They didn't even need mediators. I've taught so many other people how to mediate their own divorce, so they just needed a little professional mediation help. And I'm a certified mediator, so sometimes I was the mediator. Sometimes I was the divorce coach and there was another mediator. And sometimes, as I said, they did it all by themselves. And that's easy too, if you have the skills and the tools. And that's what the Divorce Forum is all about. So this is the intro in which you understand that the 6-part conversation is crucial to negotiating a peaceful outcome with you and your partner. And if you have children, you've realized that until the youngest child is 18 years old, you're going to need some level of cooperation from that partner. And you know what I've taught many people, and this is the tragedy of it, is people get divorced because they can't find the way to cooperate with each other. And that's based on some missing tools and skills. Now then they divorce, and it may be the best decision in the world, except for one thing. Yeah, what about those tools and skills you need to create cooperation? Cooperation means financial cooperation. It may mean cooperation to sell the house or not sell the house. It may mean cooperation, as I've mentioned, and as you're perfectly aware, with children. And there's every possible version of cooperation. I don't want you to think in any way, shape, or form that you're right or you're wrong or your partner's right or your partner's wrong. It's not about that. How do we co-create a solution that works for the family? And I mean, and the pets, because I'm a big, big, big animal lover. So I help people with that aspect of it as well. And if you've mastered the 6-part conversation, you know what I mean. And if you haven't taken those trainings yet, please do. Because the first thing you want to start with is calming yourself silently with self-empathy. And by the way, when you start to speak using empathy, you're never using the D word, divorce. When you talk about self-expression, what are you going to say? How are you going to talk about your own feelings and needs? Nope, you still don't use the D word. Why? Because in every culture on the planet Earth, people hear that and it's almost like the C word, the disease. You know what I mean. I'm not saying the word. So this is really, really crucial. We calm ourselves before speaking, self-empathy, silent, or brain breathing. We empathize with our partner. What does he or she feel and need? We then ask if he or she is willing to hear our thoughts. That's when we self-express. Again, without discussing divorce, but just talking about the relationship. Then you are going to go back and forth a while. You're going to talk about your feelings and needs. You're going to make sure he or she is calm. You're going to make sure you are calm. And eventually you're going to come to potential solutions, of which divorce is one. Separation is a solution, at least short term. Working with a professional, and believe me, reconciliation is one of my favorite things to do. I've helped so many people in all these decades reconcile, but not just put the Band-Aid on. Create a relationship that they had always wished they had. And in fact, some people have come to me to discuss divorce, And it turned out the love was still there. And what at least one of them wanted was a deeply intimate, joyous reconciliation. And that's what they have. So whatever your preference is, whatever question you have, please email me your question. I promise I'll answer. So this section is about divorce. So we want to presume that that is the decision that works for you. There's some issue or many issues in your marriage or relationship that are, as far as you're concerned, a bridge too far. Can't go there. Okay, fair enough. So creating peace and creating a cooperative outcome is what you do with the divorce forum. And the divorce forum includes a lot of different skills and tools, whether we're talking about the communication that you have in the beginning, the communication you have further along, or the actual planning of the divorce down the road. These are all different options, and you'll see as you go what's possible. And so I look forward to hearing from you, and please be sure to take my 4-hour intro training so you learn Herman brain dominance and you learn the 6-part conversation. And then take a look at the other divorce forum segments that I will be posting on LearnDesk. And thanks you again for finding me. And I'm Susan Allan. See you soon.